In today's busy office, the two most important attributes of a business telephone are to make and receive calls in an efficient and effective manner. We've become very used to the rich information and ease of use of the mobile phone. Well, the PCS series of phones have continued this trend and give you easy access to the Maximizer system database of up to 10,000 contacts. So now let's have a look at how easy it is to handle calls, transfer calls. So easy, it's simplicity itself. Hi Harold, how are things? Good. I don't know if the shipment will be ready on Thursday. Karen should know that answer. I'll see if I can find out. Hold on 1 second. Hi Karen, I've got Harold on the line and he wants to know if the shipment will be ready on Thursday. It will. What mode does he want to use? Oh, I don't know. Hold on there and I'll go back to him. Hi Harold, Karen wants to know what mode you want to use for the transportation. Oh, look, hold on a second. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's bring Karen into the conversation and we can all talk together. Hi guys. Okay, so can I leave you talking and discuss the finer points? Thanks a lot. Let's take a closer look at what just happened when making and receiving calls. When a caller rings into the Maximizer and through to the PCS 570 phone, we get great information about who he is. Hello Harold. This is because the number has matched against the database record for Harold Evans, so I know exactly who's calling me. At this stage, I can put Harold on hold and dial through to Karen. When Karen answers the call, I have the ability now with additional icons on the screen to switch back to Harold. I can see that from the display at the top as to who I'm talking to, and if I switch back to Karen again, I can see that. And maybe it's a good idea to conference everyone together, and at that point I can even record the call. To step away and leave them talking, I simply unconference and hang the call up. So in that very quick sequence, we've seen receive call, transfer call, switch call, conference and record, all simply achieved from the clear display. Now let's look at a more simple process for transferring a call. Again, the call comes in and the system recognises who the caller is, and I'm able to answer it appropriately. Hello Harold, yes, I'll transfer you through to Karen. And when Karen answers the call, I can simply announce that it's Harold and hang the call up, and the call's been transferred through. And then even more simply than that, the other way of transferring a call, usually referred to as a blind transfer, again, I can answer the call, put the caller on hold, dial Karen's number and hang the call up, and that call has gone through to Harold. Let's take a quick look at how easy it is to make calls from the new PCS phones. I can simply lift the handset, dial a number, and that call will ring. Very simple, very easy. I can also use the speaker key and dial the person's number. Or finally, and this is something we're becoming more used to with our mobile phones, we can preview dial. In this way, I can dial an extension number, oh, but I've dialed it wrong, and I can backspace and insert the correct number, then either press the dial button or simply lift the handset. Preview dialing, unlike with a mobile phone, also gives us the ability on the PCS phones to see whether or not we can get through to the user. As we can see here, Karen is actually busy. But just in the time that I'm sitting watching the screen, she becomes free and immediately I can dial her, therefore making sure that I get through to speak to her. At times it's useful to be able to receive a call whilst on a call. The Maximizer system can give you call waiting notification, but the PCS handsets will allow you to know who that caller is. At this stage, I'm on a call to Karen. A call now comes in from an external source. I can see that it's Harold Evans calling me, and I can choose to answer that call. At this stage, I realise that it's an important call. I need to speak to Harold. I can simply switch back now to Karen and say that it's an important call I have with Harold and I need to speak to him, and I'll speak to her later, and switch back to Harold. Yeah, hi Greg. Yes, that's right. I've picked you up again now. I'm back at my desk and I've got the information here in front of me. We've just seen how I parked and picked up a call from Greg Evans. Let's have a look in more detail exactly what happened there. I was in another part of the building and I took the call from Greg, but because I didn't have the information I needed, I parked it. I can see his name in the park slot. I hang the phone up there and I go back to my office. When I reach my office, simply go to the screen and there his name is displayed in the park slot and simply collect the call.